Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and today we're going to take a look at the Brieg and see what he does. I'm pretty excited. We have his skills out, and he's being released very soon, and he kind of looks like a Moonlight unit or a special unit that they, like, that would be hard to pull, you know, like visually. I don't know why. He just has that, like, villainy style straws look. But we can summon him, so let's take a look, see how he is. Maybe guess how we want to gear him.
By me alone.
I'm not pausing.
And I will follow it, even into darkness. I have no mercy to spare. For your reckless greed. Your
Is that the same sound of... Whose sound is that? Is it Charon's skill 3 sound? Let me listen to that again.
Yes, I have no mercy to spare.
Right there.
I have no mercy to spare. For your reckless
that right
greed.
there. I swear that's a reused sound effect is what I was trying to get. I didn't even look at the animation because I was like, that sound just hit it. So let's watch this. Start to when he starts talking.
The path I walk is dictated by me alone. And I will follow it, even into darkness.
Okay.
I have no mercy to spare. For your reckless greed. Your suffering is self-inflicted.
Okay, that was pretty cool. I do like the way he's talking and what he's saying. I think that's really neat. Like, he knows he's following the path of dark, it said here. Follow the path of...
The path I
walk is
walk
dictated
is
to me
dictated
alone.
by me alone.
And then what did he say?
And I will...
There we go. Even in the darkness. So he's just saying, I'm choosing my fate. I'm doing it. It's all me. I think that's really cool. And then I like how he also said... What did he say again?
Your suffering is self-inflicted.
Yeah. Like, he has... I like that... This is really cool. Is this not really cool? Am I just, like, overhyping stuff? I think it is really interesting. So, like, he's got this whole thing, this crusade for himself, and everything he does, it's because he wants to, basically. And he's saying that their enemies inflicted the wounds on themselves because it wasn't by his choice, basically, right? I don't know. I think that's super cool. Anyway, let's look at his stats. He is a Ice Knight here. And what can we glean from this? So 110 speed, which is relatively fast for a knight, I believe. Really high defenses as well. Especially HP is very high. Attack is low, but not too low. And then looks like a health-based damage scaler or health-based... debuff
health
person?
and effectiveness, and can increase his health further through his imprint concentration.
Okay, so what's next? Woohoo!
Skill 2, Spirit Lord.
Okay. You're missing a little bit of the edge there. Okay, so Spirit Lord's Protection. He is a fighting spirit knight. Okay. 2 souls, 4-turn cooldown. Grants a barrier to all allies and perception to the caster. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Weird that he gets perception, but we'll see. And grants an extra turn to the caster as well. Okay, that's always good. Barrier strength proportionate to his HP. So the start of every battle, you're going to start with 50 fighting spirit here. You're going to pop a massive barrier that's proportionate to his HP. I'm imagining him being like 30k HP, right? So that'll probably be a pretty big barrier. And then you get another turn. So unfortunately, he doesn't get rid of unable to be buffed. So anytime there's that, that's going to kind of ruin his opening turn.
Grants a barrier to all allies for 3 turns, and perception to the caster for 3 turns. Grants an extra turn.
I just want to see the animation. I don't want to have to click through it.
Increases proportional to
probably
the
worth just
caster's
clicking
max
through
health.
it instead of listening.
When
there we
10
go.
soul is consumed, increases barrier strength.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Doesn't look like a massive barrier. He's at 24,192 HP.
Skill
And then limitless sword arts. Okay. Okay. This is a 5-turn cooldown. And remember, because he's got that skill 2 on a 4-turn cooldown, that gives him an extra turn. That brings us down quite a bit if it goes to like a second rotation. So attacks the enemy with the sword, dispels all buffs before decreasing defense and speed for 2 turns. Effectiveness of this attack by 50%. That is awesome. Okay, I really like this too. So we have the perception to be able to land this. We also get the effectiveness, so we're not really hampered down by having to build that. We also don't know how much damage he does, but from his skill 2 and skill 3, it does not look like it doesn't look like he's going to be a massive damage dealer, but you're probably still going to want to crit with some crit damage. But if you don't, you'll have tons of space for defense, speed, effectiveness, and effectiveness. What else would you put on him? I'm not sure, like, if you're not doing damage after that, what would he need? I mean, I guess we'll see the last skill here. So let's see.
50%. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health.
Okay, that was 22k, right? This is a 19,866 Brieg.
The caster's max health.
And it does 22,000, and it's a 2-turn defense down and decreased speed. That is awesome. That's really good for PvE as well. Like, really, really good for PvE. I really like this so far. And his skill 2 is also really good for PvE.
Skill 1.
And this does a lot more than I thought. I guess he's a fighting spirit person. That makes sense. I was wondering where his, like, flash was, right? So Shadow Swordsman is gains 25 fighting spirit here. So you've got 50 from skill 2, nothing from there.
Broken
Oops,
with
no, that's not.
damage
Spoiler.
dealt.
There we go. And then acquires a soul, attacks the enemy, increases the CR of the caster by 15% up to 20% CR in a skill 1. Seems rather busted, right? That seems pretty big. Damage dealt increases proportionate to his max HP as well. After attacking, when Fighting Spirit is full, consumes all Fighting Spirit to dispel all debuffs from the caster, and activates Limitless Sword against the enemy with the highest attack. Okay, this guy's fiery, and I'm very excited. This looks really, really, really fun. Wait, Limitless Sword arts. Okay. I obviously, as I do with everybody, assumed it was AoE. I assumed it was AoE because it's a 1-turn thing that doesn't instantly kill somebody. So I thought it was AoE, but it is not. It is a single enemy, and that's why they're showing them doing it to the raid boss here, because that just makes sense. So I don't know where he's gonna stand in PvP, although it's probably better for PvE. Not better, but yeah, maybe better, because you could scale a single target damage more. Interesting. Probably better for RTA, right? Then again, can't hit S10. I don't know. Let me know the answer to that. What do you think about, like, single target? Like, would you rather a skill like this be single target, or AoE but do like 20-30% less damage or something like that? Anyway, Broken Will of the Priest has a 20% chance to hit base, and when attacking, pens the target's defense by 16%. Okay. Oh, we saw this. We saw this already, right? And I guessed what he would be because of it. I thought he would have some sort of Crow scaling, but it doesn't look like he does. But this is kind of interesting. So I like this. So this is implying you're going to want to pen the target. So that either means the base non-crit is going to be really high, or the crit itself is actually going to do damage. And I think the damage in the hunt was a crit, right? Yeah, the damage in the hunt was a crit here as well. So that's pretty cool. I'm guessing you're going to want all the stats then, right? You're going to need speed. You're going to need, actually, you might not need speed depending on the set you go. Like, you could go a counter set, and counter set would be spicy with him, and go like semi-slow, not super slow, but semi-slow. And then you could also go just a little bit of effectiveness, because if he is a PvE unit, you've got the base built into your skill 3, right? So you just need a little bit more, I think. And then you can go like all crit rate, crit damage, and HP, and nothing else. Cool. That's a neat unit. Okay. I am going to see how he sits in his chair. And we'll see how this goes from here.
A high commander of the Shadow Elves, who chose a noble cause over the throne. Players will be able to meet Brieg through the drop rate.
That's a less exciting
banner
sitting pose that I was hoping for.
Thank you.
Okay, we are going to stop here, but I think this was really cool. I'm actually incredibly excited for this character. I think this is like the most excited I've been for an RGB in a while, I think. I really like his design. I wish he had shoes on, though. I'm not a fan of those sandal type things he's wearing. But I'm excited for using him. I think he'll be really fun for all sorts of content, and that's something that's super awesome and that we super need. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.